the Mother Witch in the back, and this guy immediately goes in for an expo opposite lane. I hate to break it to you, but you're probably going to be breaking your phone after this game. Hey, what's up guys? We're back at it again with an infinite offense deck in Clash Royale. The first part of it is a little bit obvious. You overload your opponent with spawners. But when you go in for a Goblin Giant Prince Mega Minion Mother Witch push, your Mother Witch will constantly be cursing things which your units kill, turning them into piggies. So no matter what it is, your opponent will never run out of things to annoy them. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert some dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a whole lot of love to everyone that's using credit code SirTag. Credit code SirTag is what allows me to upload daily videos on the channel while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for making it possible. We got a game here, guys, and this man went in for a Spear Goblin Hut. What is going on, brother? If we have Spear Goblin Hut and you have Spear Goblin Hut, we can't be more toxic than you, right? There's no way. Until you see the furnace. Oh, that fireball hurt me a little bit inside, guys. I was like, oh, we're ready to roll right through with that Mother Witch, turn all of the pigs towards his tower and make him an incredibly sad panda. But in the end, it was futile, and the fireball ruined my chances of making that a reality. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Giant here to limit the amount of Spear Goblins that he's able to protrude on top of our Prince. And I'm a believer in this push, guys. I am such a believer in this push that I'm going to spam more stuff at the river. So I'm going to go for that Mega Minion on top of his, and we're going right into E-Barbs. My faith was on unfounded territory. We completely got destroyed by that card. We are never going to have a game where we don't see E-Barbs, right? As high up as you get in GCs, you're just going to see more and more E-Barbs. There's a positive correlation there between GC wins and E-Barb usage. So I'm going to go for a Spear Goblin Hunt or Prince, depending on what he does here. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to Spear Goblin Hut here again. We're going to eat some damage from the Baby D, but it's okay. I'm fine with it. It will go on top of the hut and not my tower. So he's going to fireball me. Wow. That's next level feistiness, brother. The Barbaro after that. All right, I got to go for the Furnace. We got to soak up the damage from the Spear Cops. If I don't, I'm just throwing my chances of winning this game in a river, and I'm never going to be able to swim down and soak them back up. So what can we do here, man? Dude, I feel like I did that analogy because I looked at his clan name and I saw Monster. I'm like, oh, subconsciously, Loch Ness Monster, Luffy. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how the mind works like that, right? You're trying to understand, like, why did I say that random stuff? Like, what's wrong with me? And then you realize why. Okay, also, on top of this, he's going to go Electro Giant right into a Prince. And he doesn't have Fireball back in cycle for a while. Ooh, let's just Lightning this. Yeah, let's Lightning now. If we Lightning on top of the Electro Giant, he's going to lose his Baby Dragon. And he might lose his mind, baby. Let's get it. Let's keep rolling right through with the Furnace. Oh my god. The Prince is still alive. It's going to crucify that Electro Barbarian. Or not Electro Barbarian. Elite Barbarian. And we have to force out a Tornado too. This is good stuff. Keep spamming the spawners until our opponent just quits. Eventually, he's going to realize, like, hey, I can't fireball that because then the Mother Witch turns all my Spear Goblins into piggies, and then I lose the game. So we've got double spawners that he can't fireball. He thought he could! He thought he could! Oh, sir, I have a rude awakening for you. That is not allowed in this juncture. In the promised land of the Elite Barbarians, you still aren't able to succumb to the insurmountable pressure that we are exerting on you right now, bro. There's just too much spam. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you fireballing, taking the bait, and getting absolutely dismantled by the Spear Goblin Hut Goblin Giant. And that's why we love this deck so much. When your opponent gets annoyed to the point that they're like, oh, get me out of this thing. I just need to fireball cycle him. And then they fireball. They hit a Goblin Hut, and they're like, oh, that was a mistake. It's way too late for them to come back. Here we go, guys. Let's jump into this game. So first things first, we're going to sauce out a good luck because every single one of our opponents needs it. When they see the double spawner, they're not going to be happy campers. So we're going to camp on our side of the map. Yeah, that one wall breaker touched my Spear Goblin Hut, but it's fine, man. We vibe with it. We relish in the fact that you're going to have an influx of Spear Goblins at every single time that you look. What? What are you doing? I was going to say, like, every single time that you look, we've got answers to you. We've got spam that's coming at you. But this man, he's like, let's Goblin Barrel off to the side. He must have had water on his screen or something. That is hysterical. Dude, we're 5 wins in a grand challenge and you just did that. You madman. Okay, well, I guess E-Barbs will bail you out here. Unfortunately, those things got a nerf, but it feels like they didn't even get touched. They're still as strong as ever. So I'm going to go in for a Mother Witch here. I'm going to hit him up with a Prince afterward. And we're going to take a ton of damage, man. Why is this the way that it is? Those E-barbs are doing me dirty. No. But the Prince cleans up all of the stuff in the right-hand lane, so then I can hit him up with the Mega Minion after. This deck works really well together with the Prince and then the Mother Witch, because the Mother Witch eliminates all of the distractions for the Prince, and then it turns it for tanks for the Prince. So it works out really well. So I want to get to double elixir where I can Goblin Giant, Mother Witch, and just roll through with all of my Spirit Goblins until then. So yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to go in for that. We're going to hit him up with the Barbarian because we still need to slay the Princess. And fortunately for us, guys, we don't have any dragons to kill the Princess today, but we've got the Barbarian. So I think that we can go in for a Furnace again. Ooh, I'm going to Mother Witch here, guys. Good thing I didn't drop the Mother Witch like really early on in the back, because I wouldn't have been able to get as many pigs. We got 2 piggies going towards the tower here. Unfortunately, we're down a lot. Like, I look at this game and I'm not happy about it. We are going to get a lot of skeletons from that, though, so that's good. And we get tons of piggies on the tower. So just keep cycling Fire Spirits from the Furnace and Spirit Goblins until your opponent gets annoyed and they just rage quit. That's what my game plan is right now. We're going to Prince on top of the Dark Goblin so it doesn't lock onto the tower. And then I can Mega Minion here. And now we're back to Barbarian. If only those Fire Spirits didn't get targeted by the Princess, man. They would have crippled those E-barbs. Oh my gosh. If one thing could have changed there, that's what I would change in this game right now. Besides E-barbs not getting another nerf. Come on, man. Nerf those E-barbs. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Giant in the back. And I'll hit him up with the Mother Witch as soon as we can. Lots of Spirit Goblins are coming through, but it's not going to give us anything because Princess is just a big, mean stepsister that wants to destroy us. So I'm going to go for Mother Witch here. I think we can go in for a Prince to the left. And then Lightning on top of the E-barbs and the Dark Goblin? Is that what we're doing out here? You bet we are. Oh, please let it work. Please let it work. Spirit Goblins, pigs, I choose you. Do some damage. Don't do me dirty. Okay, so he's going to try to rocket me soon. With a Goblin Barrel, he could win the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in for the... Ooh, those E-barbs, though. I forgot about the E-barbs. I literally forgot about how bad they are for me. He's going to rocket, but that's not going to be enough. Let me win the game. Come on now. Come on now, baby. Let me win, Goblin Giant. You know you need to. So I wasn't even scared about the prospects of a log rolling through in the right-hand lane. As you guys saw, I was petrified of those E-barbs on the left, because if I left those alone, there'd be no tower left for me. Here we go, guys. Let's get it. Oh my god, he's going to give me the Mother Witch. The Mother Witch. The Mother value, baby. Let's get all of the sauce. Fortunately for us, the Mega Minion does not get hit by that dastardly explosion on the left-hand side. I thought we were dangerous. I thought we were living on the edge. Fortunately for us, we were safe and secure. And I think that the Mega Minion chomps on top of the Magic Archer too, baby. That's what we wanted to see. So overall, we're down, but we're never out. We're never out in this game. If you spam enough spawners, your opponent will rage quit inevitably, right? There's no way that they want to play against this. I guess if you Mother Witch, that's fine. I think that we pull all of that stuff too. And then we can go in for a Prince on top of the Mama Witch. The Spirit Goblins are not going to get turned into piggies. We are going to spam you like a savage. Let's go, baby. The Prince Fire Spirits are just too much sauce for our opponent. Obviously, if the Prince connects to your tower, that's not going to be a very good situation for you, my dude. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Mega Minion, and I'm going to go for a Mother Witch. The reason why I do this is because I don't really want to lose my tower, but at the same time, if I lose my Mother Witch, I can't turn those bats into piggies. If I can't turn them into piggies, I get no counter push. So overall, we got to get counter push with the piggies and the Fire Spirits to make our opponent a Sad Panda. I wonder if he's going to go in for something that we can lightning like that. Yes, sir! Listening to me. I ask him, I'm like, are you going to give me some lightning value?
Just take it. Take it all.
Those must have been the most unfortunate wall breakers. I just picture a universe where they're like, oh, let me go back. Come on, game. Let me go back. I don't want to go into Fire Spirits. And then the game is like, no, you must resort yourself to the fate of the eternal death and damsel of distress. It's like the worst situation ever. Knowing that you're going to die to Fire Spirits, but having to go into them anyway. Oh my gosh, that was so memey. I've never really seen an interaction like that very often in Clash Royale, where someone drops a card way in the back and you just know what's going to happen, and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, this is going to be funny. Or really bad if you're on the other end, right? So, oh my god, as I said before, there's a positive correlation of E-barbs users and people that play at higher ladder or the higher wins in Grand Challenge. Better players typically are using E-barbs right now, which is not the way it's supposed to work. In 2019 and 2020, you're looking at E-barbs and you're like, dang, that card is just terrible. Everyone that's playing it, you know, they're just memeing, or, you know, they're that, well, I think 3,000 trophies as level 13s. So overall, I'm going to win this game and we'll walk on to the next one. This is a very high quality, action-packed sauce. As you guys can see, if you play spawner spam to the maximum degree, you're just going to be capturing W's left, right, and center. Here we go. We got a game against a Dutchman. What's going on, dude? Jawohl. Let's go right into this game with a Spear Goblin hut. There's no way that this guy's going to be happy. When you see a Spear Goblin right out of the gate, you're like, oh, I have to deal with one spawner. But how about another one? What happens to your brain when you see two spawners right out at the start of the game? You're probably just going to be exploding and imploding and having the most undesirable side effects that you've ever seen. There's so many side effects when you listen to like drugs on the television. But right now, I think this is worse. You list like 25 different things that happen to you when you see double spawners. I'm sorry, guys. We are not making the world a better place with this deck. So I can go in for a Goblin Giant here, and then I can follow up with a Mega Minion afterwards. So overall, if I'm able to turn that into a pig, this man is not going to be happy. Let's go. So that is a dead Dark Prince. That is exactly what we like to see. And then the Baby Dragon might also die as well. The good thing about our deck is we have so much firepower with it, right? So when the Mother Witch is cursing things and then they die, they get turned into pigs, and it makes our push infinite. Our push is literally an infinite aggression spam, with either the Spear Goblin hut or the Furnace constantly bombarding our opponent with stuff, or the Mother Witch and the Goblin Giant and the Mega Minion constantly fueling our push by creating new pushes with our opponent's units. It's like playing with their food a little bit, you know? Mama always told me, never do that. But here we are in 2021 doing what we want, because we are a 24-year-old man and makes our own decisions in life, okay? All right, Mom?
You're still grounded!
I'm an adult! Mom!
I hope you're hearing this and watching this video right now. She actually does watch my videos sometimes. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Giant here. And then, what else do we want to do? Maybe go in for a Mega Minion or Lightning, depending on what he does. Dude, you're going to Dark Prince. That's fine. That's okay. We're vibing with it. I can Lightning on everything. And I'm pretty sure we send you to the Shadow Realm right now. You are gone. Sorry, sir, but I'm really not. I mean, I'm not running E-Barb, so I could be even more toxic. Like, if you want to be a terrible human being, substitute out the Prince for E-Barbs. But after E-Barbs get nerfed, this is probably the deck that you want to play. Just because, you know, E-Barbs are way too strong still. I don't want to play a deck that is just abusing them and making our opponents that bad.
Later.
As you guys can see, there's really not much you can do. Very easy stuff. When you take a tower, you've got two buildings, so it's impossible for your opponent to ever get anything accomplished. Here we go, guys. Let's get it. We're a sauce out of good luck, and I can go for a Mega Minion in the back. I can go for a Prince. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I want to do, because we just want to cycle to our spawners. That is the strategy with this deck, that there simply isn't a strategy. You spam spawners, overwhelm your opponent, and no matter what you drop, in double or triple elixir, you're generally going to be winning the game. So, I'm going to go in for the Mother Witch in the back, and this guy immediately goes in for an expo opposite lane. I hate to break it to you, but you're probably going to be breaking your phone after this game. If you are running expo into a Goblin Giant Barbarian Lightning deck, I don't know how you're supposed to win this, bro. I just don't know. The Goblin Giant ferociously devours the Expo, puts in work against the Tesla, and then also does damage to the tower. That is a 3-for-1, baby. That is the best Walmart value that you've ever seen. So, we're going to go up on aisle 12 with those Fire Spirits and get some more value as well. And the good thing about spawners is, if you think about it, elixir collectors give you elixir. Spawners give you units. It's exactly the same thing, just in the form of units. You are getting so much value for the price. You go to Costco and you get the bundle pack, and this is what you got. So, yeah, you're able to go for the Expo. This is a lot of elixir that you're spending, though. Like, a ton. You are going to get the Expo destroyed, and now we can start to think about the Spirit Goblin Giant push in the right-hand lane. I'm thinking about right now. My big brain is churning, and I'm like, okay, gotta just drop stuff. That is the big Brian play that you guys have probably not seen before. Just dropping stuff. Watch as the Fire Spirits and the Furnace and the Spirit Goblin huts gradually overwhelm our opponent and cascade them into a place that they don't want to be in anymore. So he's going to log, and that's fine. We've still got double spawners in the house, and we can start to make our magic happen with the lightning. So yeah, the fire spirits are going to connect, and then your expo just dies. Your expo was meant to kill the furnace, but no touchy for you, brother. You're not allowed to touch my dreaded furnace spam. Isn't it fun that expo, after that nerf, it just doesn't do what it was supposed to do anymore? It just doesn't put in the work. It doesn't give you the value. Okay, so you're going to go for a log. You are a mean, malevolent human being, brother. You don't give me the value that I deserve. So I'm going to go for a bar barrel here as well. I think that, oh, wait, are we going to lose? Yeah, we're going to lose the Mother Witch. You're going to fireball it anyway. That's good. I'm going to go for a Prince. You don't have log in cycle with a Mega Minion and the Prince coming at you. Are you going to get back to log? Are you going to do it? Or are you screwed? Oh, sir, you are not happy. You had to go in for another night. Oh, my gosh. That was absolutely fun. All right. I'm going to go for a Goblin Giant in the back. Let's see if the expo in the opposite lane. Where's your expo at? Where's your expo at? There it is. There she blows. And then Mega Minion Bar Barrel, and we clean it all up, right? That Mega Minion's going to lock up and lock on. And we are chilling so hard, baby. I love this game so much because the Spirit Goblin's Mega Minion cascade down, destroy that. I can follow up with another Goblin Giant in the opposite lane with a Prince. And if he goes in for Skeletons to distract the Prince, he doesn't have log, right? So those Fire Spirits are going to be very vicious soon. What are you going to do about that? If you Tesla, you're just going to get dismantled by the lightning, bro. That's how this deck works. It is way too good against Expo. No matter what the situation looks like, you're able to bounce back and win it. So let's say he goes in for another Expo on the left, which he probably will, right? We Mega Minion, we Bar Barrel on it. If he doesn't, we just Mother Witch and keep spamming him. If you try to play defensive Expos like that, the game is completely over. We have definitely just won this one.
2 hours later.
As you guys can see, he just got spell cycled and there was nothing he could do about it. Don't forget to leave a fat thumbs up on the video and subscribe for more content just like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.